Now. Oh, medical bay. I know we had to go there. Okay. Waste disposal. Let's check out here what we got. Ooh, nice. Bunch of loot. Where are we going here? Wait, can I? Oh, no! That was close. Close, too close for comfort. Wait, that's it? I can't go there? Invisible walls, I guess. You're never safe from invisible walls, guys. The hell is this?
That's the last of them.
Mantipilar. Okay then. Examine. Vera says the Lost Hope's plumbing is acting up again. Take a gander at the usual spot. While you're there, someone locked their key behind the door. It's the locked one. Once you're ready for a challenge, come back and we'll discuss the radiators for 100th time. But I think this is where I'm supposed to go when I have to fix the radiators. I'll leave him here for a while. Okay, let's go. Let's go talk to whoever's in here.
Listening to you can't get me out of there.
Ellie?
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
You're from the trailer, aren't you? From the game trailer. I know you. You were funny. I hope you are funny.
What seems to be the problem?
Can I buy supplies from you? You seem well stocked.
Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here.
Spicy says she's cute for sure. How do you mean?
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable.
See ya.
Take care.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Furu? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Hey, Crazy Train, have a good day. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you. And good vibes to you, and good luck. Keeping my fingers crossed for you. Maybe I can look in on Jesse.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Oh, okay, you're not leaving. Okay. Well, but still. Yeah, you can't chat, so...
Good luck
Same
getting to
thing.
Jessie, and better luck if you do. She's a real piece of work.
I can get to her, right?
Something I can help you with?
I'd like to see Jessie Doyle.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
The records say? Have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
Those eyes seem so lifeless. He seems lifeless. Oh my god, now when he looked down, it was even worse.
Take care.
He seems so sad. Why are you smoking in a sick ward? What is wrong with you? Quarantine, okay.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Wheeler says your shipment won't be coming in soon.
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
Who's Irion?
Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
I could try to find him. No, wait, or what do you need mechanicals for?
Surgery mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker.
Why's that?
The board won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people, we can't hire anyone. Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris. We're good, don't get me wrong. But we've only 2 heads between us, and we don't know everything.
I could try to find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Spicy found a new waifu? Is this your new waifu? Or a mistress? No, not a waifu. More like a mistress, isn't she? Sickbay nurse.
Pardon me.
Okay, pardon you. Examine. Patient's medical chart. Patient experiences unusual side effects post-hibernation after his latest voyage. Complains of longer days and increased boredom, as if time itself is slowing down. I've never seen complications this severe and I'm prescribing a high dosage of stims. While I'm optimistic that I can address the symptoms, the cause still troubles me. I'm going to try reaching out to conveyor crews and subcorp docs I know on Terra 2 for answers. Update. I've learned that interstellar crews call the condition skip flu, and everyone I asked says they know someone who had it. In extreme cases, they say the person's body and mind break down entirely. Ward medics, the few who bothered to reply, insisted the patient was making up to shirk their duties. I don't believe my patient's malingering, but how do I prove that when the board won't even review my evidence? Fair enough, and that's a bloody situation here. Hello? Don't cough on me. What is wrong with you? Murdered ID cartridge. Let's save. Let's see how this works. Holographic disguise activated. Your holographic shroud has activated, giving you temporary access to this restricted area. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will see and interrogate you. Talk your way out of the integration to reset your shroud. It'll get harder to talk your way out the more you are interrogated. Guess she could be in
Looking sharp.
quarantine.
You're sure this is perfectly safe? I'd rather not die early of an infectious disease myself.
I don't care. Wait, so it doesn't recharge when I stand still? How the hell am I gonna get out? Uh-oh.
To the last ratted on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Open the door before I kick it down?
Should've known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
What did you do that got you in trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Did you think the board had someone follow you and you're hiding out?
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. Alright, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
This is giving me Titanic flashbacks. Blood diamond and on a lost ship. So you stole it.
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
Ellie asked me to help you, so that's what I plan to do.
Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
I'll talk to Udom for you.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal.
Sure.
Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Can I make it? Made it. But I still want to look around. Operating room.
Deft hands, Cap.
What's that? empty loot, you just scared me. I was like, oh my god, what did I do? Where the hell is this going? Squatter's Journal. I served on 2 corporate freighters before I got stranded here. Everyone's heard my sob story, but no one's listening. To them, I'm just a background radiation. Wasn't my fault the captain decided to take off early. Wasn't my fault no one checked the crew manifest. Wasn't my fault they replaced me with a full-timer. Now I'm filthy, bitless and bedless. Far as anyone's concerned, I'm groundbreaker trash. That's how I live. And if no one agrees to take me on as crew, I suppose that's how I die. Yikes. Oh. Came all the way around to somewhere. Oh, we're here. We're gonna go... okay. Gotcha. Gladys! Right, I have to talk to you, but... I'll do that in a second. Get out of the way.
Talk to your local manager. Military training and lend your life to protecting our
Look for Maywood. Since he has a name, he seems to be important.
service does not guarantee full employment rights, tax breaks, military discount, health benefits, military burial.
Bye. Close the goddamn door when I'm looting. My companions are so inconsiderate. I have a name and I'm not important. Hey, important enough, I'd say.
Damnable thing about living on a space station. No pigeons to feed. Oh, you can feed the sprats, sure enough. But then the neighbors start moaning about hygiene.
I like this guy. I like him.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
Sure? What the hell is
How
going
do you
on
do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
I'm looking for Gladys.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
How's life on Groundbreaker?
Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself. Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown.
How does Groundbreaker keep the board at bay?
Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free.
Vossi says I didn't oversleep, you overslept. Good morning, Vossi. I believe it's 3 PM for you, so good morning. Good morning. You mentioned Sublight.
Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one.
Phoenixer says I woke up before 7 AM. Spicy says I went to bed at 7 AM. You guys got this. Bunch of rebels. Yep. Do you do business with the Promenade merchants?
Of course. Most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
Moon mask? What? Okay. we got a card here. Does it unlock a room or something? We found card type thing. What's up?
Don't look funny at the crew. Heard they toss folks out the airlock if they don't like your face.
Oh, that's the moon mask. Oh, okay. Do they like my face though? Which reminds me. Let's do that. Our face. Nobody likes our face. Bossy says I had breakfast this morning and then I lay in bed for a bit. A 7-hour bit. Good job. No, he's gonna see if I steal that. Pay to view movies. My big candid friend. Nanner Spank 7. Primal Affections. Raised by wilderness primals, one man will leave the jungle he knows to explore, one he doesn't. Keystone. He came for Nanner Spank, but he stayed for love. Can a young corporate executive color this creature, or will she awaken the beast within? Rated PACNS for passion, anthropoid, and consensual nanner spanking. Where can we watch this? Pay to view serials. Baking with Edna. Space Hospital. Don't forget to see Space Hospital nights for steamy suspense. Roderick's Brood. Hack. Access guest messages. Ooh. From to Iceman. Be careful. One of you beast squealers came asking after you. Wanted to know what you like to drink, who you talk to, what your temperament's like. Tried to pay me off. I took the bits and told her a pack of lies. Watch your back when you get in. Don't want to find you in the waste disposal chute. V. I see. Been a while since I heard from you. You're on that long haul out on Dashkova right now. Hope it goes well. I got a space for you and yours to meet when you get back. And it's just a storage room, but it's quiet and safer than the barn. Should be able to accommodate most of your folks. No fees or nothing, just let me buy you a beer. V. Mr. McRed, we have reviewed your proposal for the 10th time and still do not agree that galactic mushroom is an acceptable flavor for a Rizzo beverage. Even if we were to pursue the idea, the samples you sent us were dangerously hallucinogenic. The unopened package alone caused mayhem in our receiving bay. Please don't reach out to us again. Nice. Nice. Oh yeah, I got a keycard for this. Better be something good in here. Except there's nothing. Are you serious right now? There's nothing in this room. Except beer and food. What? I feel betrayed. I feel betrayed, y'all. Whatever. Whee! Ow. Did I just waste my key card? Could I have opened this with any key card?
Quietly now.
When did I have a save? It was before I entered the room. I need to know this for science. I need to know this. Oh my god, yes! I can open any safe with this. Okay. But I guess I used it up now. Yep. Close the damn door after yourself. Why are they all without manners?
This is Halcyon
Okay,
News.
what did I pick up? Anti-riot gear, armor 21. That looks weird. That's for guns. Ordnance control armor. Dialogue skills. Hey, I could take that. Guns. Okay. Skills. Oh right, I leveled up. I forgot. Okay. I'm gonna go for guns next time I level up.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
And stop judging. I know I don't know what I'm doing when I'm leveling up. Don't judge.
Something going. What do you think you're doing?
So, how's the weather? How are you all doing?
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here
Bless
for
your
a
heart.
particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Phineas sent me. He said you could sell me a net key to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
10,000 bits. Any chance of a discount since Phineas sent me?
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light in the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
I don't know if I have them, but I would still like to do whatever we got to do. Tell me about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be
Okay.
this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No qualms here. Let's hear the details.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Oh god, say no more. I'm in. Why was Rose Bay abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Maybe it's some sort of automated message.
Edna didn't seem to think so, and I trust the dear girl's judgment. Well, maybe not in men, but she knows her comms. So, like as not, someone's been down there recently. And if someone set up shop in Roseway, I'd wager they got something to hide.
If it's a corporate town with something to hide, why the SOS?
Maybe whatever they're hiding went to heck, and now they need a few spare hands to clean up the mess. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
So you need someone to snoop around for you.
My goodness, aren't you quick on the uptake? I like that. Should you find yourself responding to a certain distress call, and in so doing find yourself in possession of certain valuable corporate secrets, well, then we ought to have a chat over a pot of tea and my famous cookies.
Hey, World of Gaming! Hello, hello! How are you? Nice to see you. Sure, I'll stop by if I find anything.
Law bless your Adams. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Oh, I won't forget. Don't worry. What other jobs do you know about?
Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
Ask something else.
What do you want, then? My hard-earned wisdom?
Yes. What do you do here?
Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I buy and sell items that require discretion to dispose of. Knickknacks. Curios. I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players.
What?
But that's more of a passion project.
I'm not sure that's entirely legal.
That's half the reason I make them, my dear. But that's not what you wanted to talk about, is it, dear?
Doing pretty well. Started playing Darksiders too. I finished last month third part and we were playing backwards. Nice. I haven't played Darksiders, but from what I've seen, it seems like fun to play. So, hope you're having fun. Also download Gravity first and second part. Well, have fun. Have fun. Why did the board recall Stellar baked nav keys?
Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see.
Oh.
I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence.
What makes you think that?
Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score.
Gladys knows
the whole colony's
everything.
not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess.
Are there still people down there?
Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Might be true. Might be some new trick from the board.
You mentioned Groundbreakers outside of the board's control.
That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss Junlei.
How do you mean?
The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it won't work. No, ma'am. Groundbreaker's free till the day she dies, law willing.
Would be nice to see Crayvita play Neo. I once tried to play Dark Souls. I quit like after like an hour or something. Well, the controls were really wonky. I think it was the first one that I played. I played it on PC, so the controls are weird, but yeah, I don't really do well with those games. I don't know. Maybe if I ever wanted to punish myself or something, maybe I would play games like that. Maybe I would.
Go right ahead, sweetheart.
What's this about heat?
Groundbreaker's radiators. Been neither fine nor dandy for weeks now. Miss Junley's supposed to be getting them fixed, but the board's determined to get in her way.
Why? What do you mean?
The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it won't work. No, ma'am. Groundbreaker's free till the day she dies, law willing.
Thank you for your time.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
My mom told me to not take candy from strangers. Too bad I can't loot this. Okay. Okay, we've collected a nice bunch of side quests. Okay. Wait, is this even... That's probably a different planet, right? Yeah, it takes me to my ship. Okay, so side quests I can't do, so what about... Right, the engineer, I still have to talk to that, but let's see about this one. Spacer's choice vendor. Oh! Oh, hello. You look weird.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom.
Gotcha.
A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
You work for Spacer's Choice. Ever been to Edgewater?
Heard of it. My orientation Aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
Well, don't go looking into it. We saw how it's made.
If you did, that'd be good, actually. They could use the help.
And if you do, please don't mention us.
I'd have to go over my contract, but I don't think I'm allowed to leave Groundbreaker. Or this stall.
What?
So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
Sure, let's get some soap. I've got to ask you about the hat.
I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division.
You're doing all right in there.
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as a Spacer's Choice is affordable.
Finster says don't drop the soap. Wasn't planning to. Was planning to avoid that. Can you see in there?
I can see all of the top quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price.
How do you brush your teeth?
Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers.
Gotcha.
Spread wash, mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development.
Sprat wash. That doesn't. No, that sounds bad. Do you miss eating solid food?
Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all of Groundbreaker, or anywhere in the Halcyon colony.
Do you have to sleep with that on?
Trouble sleeping? Try our Lunar Eclipse mix. That's 2 handfuls of pep pills washed down with a hearty swig of 2-hour energy brew. The blast will send you through the stratosphere and the crash will knock you out cold, guaranteed.
Okay. Does Spacer's Choice make you wear that?
Add an additional 10% to your purchase today and the proceeds will be donated to Spacer Cares, our premier corporate welfare program. At Spacer's Choice, we care about your health and emotional well-being. That's why we put Martin through 6 years of vendor school, only to make him wear this hat.
Wow. Do you need me to help you get you out of here?
Even if my contract didn't forbid it, I think it's part of me now. Now, are you ready to make Spacer's Choice Lunar Green Moonmouth lozenges a part of you? Lunar Green, the future is spearmint.
Where can I get a hat like yours?
You would never ask if you knew what it's like in here. I mean, why, anyone can be a Spacer's Choice Consumer Relations Choice Specialist. Just keep your nose clean and aim for the moon.
I am addressing the man beneath the mask. Are you okay?
Damn it. No slogan for that one. Look, this hat, my job, it may not seem like much to a brave space captain, but they're all that I have. If there are self-made purgatories, then we all have to live in them. Mine can be no worse than someone else's. Now, if we're done with the chit-chat, I hope you don't mind if I make the most of this short life and try to be the best moon person I can be.
Sorry if I pushed you too hard, Martin.
It's fine. I should be stronger than this. Thanks for taking an interest. Speaking of interest, can I interest you in some quality budget goods? At Spacer's Choice, we cut corners so you don't have to.
What do you sell here?
Anything and everything. Whatever you want, we got it. And when you need a replacement, we got that too.
Must be shoddy quality if it needs replacing.
Just the opposite. Spacer's Choice items are always new, hot off the shelves, because customers just can't stop buying new stuff. Oh, sorry. Got the line wrong. You want me to do it again?
Sure.
Spacer's Choice items are always new, hot off the shelves, because customers just can't stop improving their lives with our fine products. You could go broke buying overpriced Aramid gear, or you could buy from us at a much more reasonable rate.
What's with the face? Good question. These prices still seem steep to me.
Well, this is just the beginning of a long, fruitful relationship. Who knows what discounts await the loyal customer?
Let's see what you got.
Have a look.
Oh, he has a lot of mods. Probably has good mods, doesn't he? Oh dear, Spicy's getting out of control. Oh dear. Do you like my hat?
Looking for some Spacer's Jaw? It's recommended by 11 out of 10 Spacer's Choice medical professionals. Don't take my word for it. See for yourself. Make a choice. Spacer's Choice.
Something he had no crackers. I'm sorry. Hey, we're wearing the same hat.
I got you too? Yeah. Same hat. How right you are. Looks really good on you. What a snug fit on your giant head. Hope you're very happy in there.
You think he means it?
As a consumer-facing representative of Spacer's Choice, I'm obligated to project honest testimony, including what I just said. Wear it with pride, with hope. No one can take that away from you. Have you tried our dehydrated water tablets? Just add air.
What?
Don't take my word for it. See for yourself. Make a choice. Spacer's Choice.
You're weird.
Have a look.
How many does he have? Oh my god, does that mean we can equip every single companion with these things? Wow, okay. Damn. Sure looks like it. Give me back my normal helmet. I need better stats on my helmet. Well, something he doesn't have crackers. Maybe you would like some frozen dinner. That's not frozen really anymore, is it? Or fish sticks? Okay, let's go. Let's go.
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P, we know our C&P.
Recent users. Callahan, Eversmarima. Access user Callahan. The hat. Keep telling you that the hat doesn't fit right. There's something wrong with it. How many people have worn this thing before me? Is this my life now? Because if it is, I'll take it. I'll be your moon man. But there won't be anything left of me to care. Oh, you made your choice. Oh god. Reply is you made your Spacer's Choice when you signed the employment contract. Oh. Hi, Mom. Martin. Okay. Hope you're doing well, Mom. Thought I'd check in. Engineers visit the shop a bunch. I remember when I used to turn a wrench back home on Terra 2. Lalia Hagen over at Sublight told me that I could always pursue a career in salvage if this thing doesn't work out. Please give Dad and the others a hug for me. Mom, it's really great that we can stay in touch like this. Little reminders of home are more important than ever. Enjoy the quality Spacer's Choice goods I sent. You can get ones just like them at home, but I figured you might appreciate me getting the company discount and all. And Mom replies, "Are you okay, honey?" Nice. Public notices. The heat. Some contract for with Lalia. Loitering is strictly forbidden. Oh. Sublight.
Sublight Salvage. Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
You reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
Messages. Spicy, you're grumpy. Spicy's grumpy. Hi, Grumpy, I'm hungry. I just realized we've been walking around this place for like over 2 hours. That's a bit long. What's up?
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable?
The name's Captain Cray.
Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
Shoot him in the face. So you're a Sublight employee?
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
Oh. There we go. I should go. There's a particular lack of shooting on NPCs.
Here we go.
Nice one!
Don't mess with me.
Yeah.
Patch yourself up, Captain!
There we go. I hope now that we got this out of the system, we can continue.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office.
Nice aim though.
Saves me
Thank
the
you.
work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Name's Cray, Captain Unreliable.
Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
Don't let Ada hear you call her ship names.
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings.
No, she's awesome.
I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
Which is?
There is always a catch.
If you have a nav key to
Dramatic
Stellar
turn.
Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
I don't have a nav key, but I can still take the job.
I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle.
Oh,
Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time
okay,
is
so I
bits.
guess I come back after I get Gladys stuff done. I think it's Sublight isn't strictly a salvage operation.
These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down.
What kinds of other sectors does Sublight pursue other than salvage and shipping?
Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities.
Sure. So you're a company of bureaucratic pirates.
Your words, not mine.
You're very honest about Sublight's criminal side.
Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate.
How organized is this business?
Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets. Grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one. Ask.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
Why would you follow me? pew, 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 pew. Okay. Spratwurst. God, that sounds disgusting, huh? Let's see. Let's find that engineer. Bratwurst vendor.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of spratwurst cooking. They're terra-fried to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen?
What's Spratwurst exactly?
You know what sprats are?
Yeah.
Space rats. The laboratories of Spacer's Choice found a use for this limitless frontier resource. Sprat meat is plenty tasty when properly prepared. We grind them up in sausages, then terra-fry them in their own juices.
Is Spratwurst like Borstwurst? I've seen that a lot.
Absolutely not. Spratwurst and all related terms are registered trademarks of Spacer's Choice. Boar, the other meat, is a registered trademark of C&P. Everyone knows our company and theirs are nothing alike.
What does terra-fry mean?
Terra-frying is a Spacer's Choice brand secret. A mix of 13 herbs and spices, plus a dash of modern chemistry.
Boss, he says, I find this disgusting, though I did not lose my appetite. Should I be worried? No. It's fine. If you're hungry, you're hungry. Is Spratwurst your own invention or what?
Legally? No. The terra-frying method was developed and marketed by Spacer's Choice.
I'm hungry too.
Between you, me, and this grinder, I've been through lean times. If there's one thing you learn on tramp freighters, it's how to make near anything edible. Might be that this old space hand put a few words in the right ears, and could be that Spacer's Choice liked sticking it to C&P by R&Ding our own special meat.
That's enough talk for now.
Just as well. Near about time for me to go check on the trap. I mean, to unload another crate of farm-fresh sprats.
Do you have time to chat? What?
Long as you don't mind me grinding spratwurst while we talk. Little things don't make themselves chewy. At least not yet. I'm sure modern science will find a way.
Yeah, that's it.
Fresh from the grind.
Terra-fried Spratwurst. What do you got?
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons, for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Are you a spacer yourself?
Not me, but it's in my blood. After the crossing, my family worked Eridanos, indentured to the corporations.
Go on.
I was born into corporate labor, but I'm the first one of my family to buy my way out. That's why I settled on Groundbreaker. It's the last bastion of freedom.
Tell me about your wares.
Everything I sell is fresh from the forge. Technically, the metal formed billions of years ago, but it's freshly in this shape.
That's lots of stuff. Opti goggles. Okay. Oh, that's probably to the boss dude.